Okay, good morning to everyone. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Please comment it. Hello? Can you hear? Are you able to hear me before starting? Hello? Hello? Okay, clearly, na? Okay. If you want to do video conferencing in this page, you will see the head of people there. You can press that button, then you can commit. You can join video conferencing, I think. Let's check it out. You will find two human beings or something. To additional people's button is there. You can press it there, then you will be able to do video conferencing. Something else, I think. You just press it there. Yes. Or not? Please tell me. Please comment it. Comment. Please comment before I start the class. Say something in the comment box. Okay then. Okay, ready now? If it is ready, then we'll discuss today for the collector's wife. That is a novel, 7 paper. Okay, 6M. Listen to me very carefully. Today I'm going to discuss about the novels, that is 7 paper from unit 4. Paper is 7th, and it is this novel is in your syllabus, that is from unit 4. Okay, the novel name is The Collector's Wife, written by Mr Fokan. Okay, it is this writer name is Mr Fokan. The novel writer name is Mr Fokan. She belongs to Northeast and State, Assam, Guwahati. Okay. So little bit I will discuss about little bit about Mr Fokan. She is Assamese, an Indian author who writes in English. Okay, and she is translator, novel writer, and children's books writer too. Okay, and columnist. Okay, she used to write the columns in Assam Tribune, that is a newspaper. Name of the newspaper name is Assam Tribune, and the columnist that is most popular is Guwahati Gauge. Okay, namely Guwahati Gauge. And few of her books names and published. Okay, and first is these are children's books. Okay, name is Mamoni's Adventures, that is 1986, and Chumki Post a Letter, that is 1989. Okay, and another one is the Biratpur Adventure, that is 1994. These 3 names are children's books of her. So another one is another name is R.G. Barua, the Architect of Modern Assam, that is 2004, published in 2004, and this Collector's Wife is 2005. Okay, and it is published in Penguin and Juban, this publisher name, and this is the first time in the history of Assam, I think, this Collector's Wife has been published in the internationally. And okay, another, this her latest books name is Agni Bhai and Other Stories, 2019. Okay, so today I will discuss a little bit about the novel. So some social realism in Mr Fokan's The Collector's Wives. Okay, and this novel is familiar with the another writers, namely Aroni Kashyap's. The novel name is The House with The House with a Thousand Stories. Okay, this novel is similar. Both this Collector's Wife and The House with a Thousand Stories is similar. This The Wives of Collectors is written basically in 1970s and 80s. About 1970s and 80s, because in those days in Assam the movement was held, namely it is Assam movement we can call it, or it is led by ASO, that is Assam, wait let me, that is ASO is Assam Student Union, I think, most probably the name is, wait let me check it, what's the name of that, led by wait a minute, okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, all Assam Student Union, that is ASO, okay, it is this and this movement, and it is because this movement is held because of the illegal immigrant, that is a foreigner from basically the country mentioned in the novel is, that is Bangladesh and Nepal. Okay, and there this student movements, this movement's motive was to deportations to deport the illegal immigrants from Assam. Okay, or to send them back in their native places. This is their motives. And in those days, what happens? In this novel, I would like to say some character's name. Okay, and the character's name is Rukmini. Rukmini, working in Devnath Shakya. Dinanath Shakya College. Okay, that is in Dinanath Shakya College. There's this Rukmini is protagonist of these novels, and another one is Siddharth Parbatpuri, the collectors, Parbatpuri collectors, and Manoj Mahanta, tire salesman. Another Pritam, Rina, Rita. These are the English professors. I'm reading out some characters' name, and another one is Renu Besbarua, that is a Siddharth sister. Anil, that is a car driver. Nandini, that is a bravery woman. Doctor and Rabha, these are the minor characters, and another few characters is there. Mofe, Mofeh, that is Mofe. These are the some terrorist group name, and New Ideas restaurant name. Another one is Das, that is a Siddharth. PA, that is a PA. PA of Siddharth. Siddharth is a Das is the Siddharth PA mentioned here. And another one is Baitis invites Rukmini to attend tea garden party. Okay, these are the some characters name of these novels. Although we'll discuss in shorts. Okay, this about the collector's wife. These novels in shorts. According to Dr. Manirul Hossain's, means in his books the Assam movements, that is basically that is class and ideology and identity. That is by whom Dr. Manirul Hossain's, and another one is there. Say this novels tells the story based in Parbatpuri, an imaginary insurgency ripped hill town of Assam with a remarkable field of reality. The protagonist Rukmini Besbarua sees that look in at the eager, okay, bright eyes face of the boys and girls. Okay, I'm reading out some things, some lines. She could not help noticing the facial features and counters before her. So what in this line saying that in these moments many young faces, boys and girls, that she could not help if she noticed in facially features, but encounters spot before her. Okay, and the almond eyes, the golden skin of the mongoloid, the curly hair of the Astrik, the dark complexions of the Dravids, the fine features and fair coloring of the Aryans were all present in crowd of young faces before her, and they wanted to read the land of foreigners. So in here what authors going to say is that say that the society of the Assam or in the northeast in those days, where some, we can say this some this protest movement is basically for to deport the illegal immigrant from Bangladesh and Nepal. Okay, so here when this protagonist Rukmini Besbarua sees the faces of young boys and girls in, okay, sorry, in the movement, so faces like almond eyes, so and golden skins and mongoloids and curly hair of Astrik. So okay, it is mentioned and the dark complexion of Dravids. So here mentions golden skins of the mongoloid and curly hair of Astrik. Okay, and the dark complexions of the Dravids. The fine feature of fair coloring of the Aryans, even though we compare with the Aryans, so we can find it in those mosses. Many people are in different colors and different complexions. Okay, and their hairs, and maybe some present crowd of young faces see everything out again before her. So see, the protagonist sees all those things in her faces or in her present, wanted to read the lands of foreigners. So all the young girls and boys, they wanted to get rid of the foreigners, wanted to get rid of the land of the foreigners. So another conflict, after that another conflict came. So then another conflict has also come into the foreign of forefront of Assam, that political settings, that is with the intentions of establishing Assam. Okay, so this political settings again it came, so settings, some political settings with the intentions to establish the sovereign Assam means the different from the, we can say that different countries, we can say. So according to me what it is, so this movement is started, or this group is formed with Bimakanta Borgohain and other have created Alpha. That is this Alpha full form is United Liberation Front of Ahom. See, I'm saying all these things what is written in the novel. Okay, that is nothing else extra. That is in the on this group is formed on April 7th 1979. Okay, the governments of the India banned the organization in 1919. This Alpha group has been banned in government by in 1990. So okay, and another one is apparently the government wished to banish the existence of Alpha, so they played the tricks with the surrender Alpha members and made the conspiracy to kill the relatives of the Alpha members in Mrinal Thakur's Sacred Killings of Assam. See, it is many books are compared with this the collector's wife. Okay, so it is the characters and the some portraying of the novels has been similar, or societies in the social realism of the societies, okay, of the Assams or Ahom, they used to say that like that. So this Alpha members has been killed. See why it is killed. This in 1990s there has to this organization has been banned by the government of India. So in order to do that, this Alpha has been surrendered. Okay, and this conspiracy has made that to kill the relatives of the Alpha after surrendering or whatever. They had been, this Alpha's member has been killed. Okay, so this it is mentioned the sacred killings means extrajudicial killings conducted by the state government using Alpha members and the security forces in the name of the counter-insurgency operations. The most apparent justifications for the whole exercise was that it was a tit for tat response to the Alpha sponsored terrorism, especially the killings of their old comrades, the Sulphurs. Okay, this. So what happened after surrendering this Alpha group's militants, we can call it, after surrendering, there has been this Alpha's member has been killed, and this has been conducted by the state government using sulfur, namely sulfur. Okay, this self members means the extrajudicial killing. Okay, these words are mentioned in the sacred killings of Assam by Mrinal Talukdars. Okay, this and another one is that it spread horror and uncertainty among the people of Assam by taking the lives of the innocent people who are supposed to be the relatives of alpha members. These two words, sacred and killings, symbolize to be the relatives of alphas. Symbolize the darkest period of political history of Assam. So, these sacred and killings, these two words has been the most wars and horrors of the political history of Assam, a period people would not like to join upon a state again. So people that doesn't like to be in the join, okay, for the next day, because due to the corruptions, due to some killings of people, innocent peoples, so they don't like these peoples. They don't want to be at dawn for next day. Okay, and on those things, another things is that this okay, reactions against the political turmoil. So here in the collector's wife by Mr. Fokans retells the most sensitive issues like immigrations, Assam movement, agitations, terrorisms, extortions is a very devastating way. So the collector's wife novel written by the Mr. Fokans, she retells the most sensitive issues like turmoil. Like immigrations, Assam movement, agitations, and the terrorist and the extortions in a very devastating way. Okay, so it also unfold the social milieu, the environment gripped with fear, apprehensions, and hope among the people of Assam during the late 70s and the whole 80s, and since then Mitra Fukan boldly expressed, okay, one who is actually attached with their homeland, care about the homeland, like the students of DS College, and the other who boast of doing patriotic activities like the English lecturer Arnab Chakrabarti, who used to serve service to the people of Desh Seva. So in the collector's wife, so what it means that some these movements or agitation, terrorists or extortions, these things are retails by the author. Okay, this here it is might be in the 70s and or in 80s. The people of Assam, uh, the people of Assam lately the 70s and the whole 80s, people or Mitra Fukan boldly expresses one who is actually attached with their homeland. So see here what the Mr. Fukan is wanted to say is that might be people's lately in those 70s or 80s, people's wants only that wanted to express in viewpoint of her that era of political insurgencies. So they want to she want to express that this Mr. Fukan boldly that actually to attach their homeland, okay, with their homeland and care about the homeland. So peoples they want to deport this illegal immigrants from Nepal and Bangladesh. So these peoples they want to get their homeland with them and they want to care. Okay, basically you want to care. See, if suppose if your home, if someone is entering you, someone enters illegally without your permission, that is, so you don't want to give your homes for a persons without any reason. So is it? So they want to. So here, what it means that it means this author want to say or writer want to say this these peoples who are protesting, they want to care their homeland, what poise is in their features, what it means that. So another this DC college, another one DC college, it came here. These are the patriotisms, we can call it, not the terrorists, but it can be called as patriotisms. So mostly another one is MOFE, or the movement for an exclusive homeland of. Okay, and this I'm reading out. This kind of conflicts between alpha and sulfur has also previously evident in erroneous Kashef's novels, The House with a Thousand Stories. So these types of novels has been seen in the Aroni Kashefs. That is a name, namely the novel name is The House with a Thousand Stories. Okay, so another one is, say, I'm going to read out something. There is nothing sacred about the sacred killers. Everyone knows who is killing who around the state, who they are working for secretly. So here what it means that there is nothing sacred about the killers. So about the killers there is nothing secretly we can know. Everyone knows that killing around the state, who are working for killings or secretly working for killing those innocent peoples, or okay, it's been secretly kept. Okay, another line is, the socialist realism concerns the struggles between the economic classes of society, where the operations of workers by virtuous capitalists. Okay, the virtues of the proletariat are presented. The author needs a justification. He says that there is not much difference between the colonial British and our governments. So here what authors is going to say that this our social realism concerns many struggles and between economic classes of society and by the operations of workers. See, economic classes and economic classes of the society and operations of worker by bourgeois capitalist. This has been came and described, okay, in this novel. See, this poor people and this poor people and middle classes, or might be a high class or VIP, it's been here says that the author needs a justification. Okay, he says that there is not much difference between the colonial British and our own government. So in during the British rule or colonial rule by the British in those days and in the governments of now, it's been not difference. It says that as Northeast has always been neglected by the central government. So here it says that the Northeast and the Northeast has been neglected by the central governments. Okay, uh, the colonizations have oppressed the subalterns. Human rights have been violated among the peoples of Assam. We need equality, security, and ability. The novel ends like our stories end here. Before leaving the imprint of the same stories on the soil, caressing the dry leaves. Okay, this, but in reality, does the stories end or not? I don't know. But here it says that these violations, the killings of many innocent peoples. Okay, innocent peoples by the secret agents, or it is led by the government of state. Okay, in those days, in or it is mentioned in the novel. So this colonial rule and this government rule, it's been not difference, it's been same. Okay, though it might be independence, we got the independence, but still we are underdogs, we can say that. We have to, the killings of innocent people and many oppressed of workers by bourgeois and this capitalist. Okay, this people working class has been neglected in those days by the capitalist or the VIPs, we can say VIPs people, and the economic classes of the society has been struggling in the northeastern state in those days, and this central government has been neglecting the northeastern people and northeastern state, what it is said. And this author is saying that here I don't know it is ending in here or not, but does in reality the story end here? He marks the questions, or she marks the questions. The author marks the questions. And does the reality end the story here or not? Okay, this are the few words and lines what I read, and I try to. Okay. Okay, just a wait. Okay, just a minute. Is it okay? Okay, now. So these are the few words and few explanations which I says and try to explain you. But if you're having any doubts and these things, and just you collect the resources and materials from different sources and just try to read out. Okay, these novels. Okay, so with this, I wind it up. Okay. For thank you.